Hi, I'm Bodhipaksa, and I'm going to guide you through a meditation practice, which is a supplement to the book This Difficult Thing of Being Human, published by Parallax Books. And This Difficult Thing of Being Human is a book about self-compassion. And the purpose of this particular meditation is to cultivate empathy. So just finding a way of sitting that is comfortable, but also open and upright. So not holding yourself rigidly, because that wouldn't be very kind or very empathetic. At the same time, we don't want to slump, because that's not very healthy for us. When we slump, we're not able to breathe freely, and slumping has also been shown to support the arising of rather depressive feelings and trains of thought. So right from the beginning, we're taking our own well-being into consideration. Just letting the eyes be soft. The eyelids can be closed. And behind the closed eyelids, we can allow the muscles around the eyes to be relaxed. And we can let the focus within the eyes be soft. Softening the eyes in this way makes it easier for us to have an open, receptive, tender field of attention. And within this field of awareness, just being aware of the body, this vulnerable human body. With its breathing rising and falling, with the heart beating steadily. Just being aware that this body is indeed fragile, prone to injury and illness, prone to aging, as are all bodies. So just recognizing yourself as an embodied living being. Knowing that your time here on earth is brief, and being willing to make good use of it. And if recognizing these things is at all uncomfortable, just accepting that this is normal and allowing those feelings to be present. And you might even want to see if you can regard them with fondness, with kindness. As if you were reassuring a frightened child. So you can just be aware of yourself as a feeling being. This is something we forget to do. We feel, and our feelings are important to us. Our feelings, to a large extent, determine our sense of well-being. Sometimes, perhaps not often enough, we experience pleasure or happiness. Sometimes we suffer. So just taking on board the reality of this, even if you're not experiencing very much right now. Perhaps recalling moments of happiness or of unhappiness, and recognizing that your feelings are important to you. So sometimes we're happy, sometimes we're unhappy. And you can consider now that your deepest desire is to move away from suffering and to experience some kind of well being or happiness or peace. If you've remembered times that you've been unhappy, you probably recognize that you wanted to be free from those states and don't want to experience them again. When you remember times that you've been at peace or you've been happy, or you've experienced states of well being, there was probably a desire to remain in those states. So not only are you a feeling being, but you're a being who wants at heart to be happy or at peace or to have some sense of well being. And now you can remind yourself that happiness is often elusive, and you experience suffering in various forms far more often than you would like to. So you're recognizing yourself not just as a feeling being, not just as a being that desires well being, happiness, or peace, but as a struggling being. And this is just an intrinsic part of being human. It's not a personal feeling, it's not unique to you. All of us are feeling beings. All of us desire to be happy. And we all find that happiness is elusive and that suffering finds us all too often. So you are doing a difficult thing just in being human. So perhaps as you stumble your way through this human life, this challenging human life, you can offer yourself some support. And I invite you to do that now by saying to yourself for the next few minutes the following words. May I be well. May I be happy. May I be at ease. May I be well. May I be happy. May I be at ease. So you can just continue offering yourself support and encouragement and kindness in this way for the next couple of minutes until you hear the bell.